Now we can do another LSAT logic game. We're going to use test number 56 that was administered officially in December 2008, and it's available from lsac.org. We're going to section 1, and we're going to do the second game, which is questions 7 through 11. And as you could probably already tell, it's moving day. 4 people: Grace, Heather, Josh, and Maria will move 3 pieces of furniture: a recliner, a sofa, and a table. Each piece of furniture will be moved by exactly 2 people, and it's subject to the following conditions. Grace helps move the sofa if, but only if, Heather moves the recliner. What? Let's break it down. Grace helps move the sofa. Let's skip that comma phrase. If Heather helps move the recliner. So if Heather does the recliner, then Grace does the sofa. That's easy enough. But they didn't just tell us that. They gave us a comma phrase. They said, but only if. What's the only thing I can do to this sketch to add to it, to add the information that they're telling us? It must be that there's an arrow in the other direction. You have to make the words mean something in the game. Then they tell us if Josh moves the table, then Maria moves the recliner. Josh table, Maria recliner, arrow in only one direction. No piece of furniture is moved by both Grace and Josh together. Who knows? Maybe they hate each other. Maybe they've already dropped something. But either way, they're not doing it together. We're going to let the nerds teach us about the game as we go through the first question and check our conditions against the answers and find out which one the nerds will let us do. Grace helps move the sofa if Heather moves the recliner. Well, we have Grace doing the sofa in both C and E, and Heather's doing the recliner in C, but not in E. That won't work. And then there's the other part of the condition. Heather helps the recliner, and then Grace does the sofa. Well, Heather's doing the recliner in C, and Grace is doing the sofa in C. That's okay. But Heather's doing the recliner in D, and there's no Grace doing the sofa, so that's out. If Josh helps move the table, then Maria helps move the recliner. And answer C has Josh moving the table and Heather and Josh moving the recliner, so C won't work. Now we're down to A and B, and we say no piece of furniture by both Grace and Josh. And sure enough, answer B has Grace and Josh doing the table, so that won't work. The nerds are nice people. Let's see what a right answer looks like. Answer A, we could have Grace and Maria under the recliner. Then we could have Heather and Josh on the sofa. And then we could have Grace and Heather on the table. And basically what they did is they tempted you to fall into a reciprocity trap because they put Heather in the sofa, but that's not here. And they avoided all the other rules. So our answer is A. Then, if Josh and Maria help each other move the recliner. All right, J and M do the recliner. What is the rule about the recliner? We got Heather there, but she can't be there. So G can't be in the sofa. So G has to be right over here. And then, we don't really know about H because that would be the reciprocity trap. And then it says, then, which of the following must be true? The only thing we know is that Grace does the table, and we look at answer D. Grace helps move the table. We don't read the other wrong answers. If Heather helps move each of the pieces of furniture, she's ambitious. She's going to do it here, 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 here. Heather, Heather, Heather. Now our rule comes into play. G comes here, and now J and M alternate, and we live in the world of could be, must be. Then which of the following could be true? It's going to be either J or M in either recliner or sofa. And answer B has Maria in the recliner. Question 10. Which one of the following could be a pair of people who help each other move both the recliner and the table? The recliner and the table. Who could be together? Well, A has Grace and Josh, and they hate each other. That'll never work. G and M. Look at how the nerds are nice people. G and M are already in our first sketch, and they did the recliner, and G and H are doing the table. Do you think we could get rid of H and put M in here? H is still doing something, and J is still there. It still hates G. By golly, B could work. And by looking at our old sketches, the nerds are letting us get through the game. Answer question 11. If J and M each help each other move the sofa, look what happened. If J and M are doing the sofa, then G's not doing the sofa, so H isn't doing the recliner. H is over here. And then which of the following could be true? It's going to be around here, isn't it? H and J both move the recliner. Well, H is in the table. H and Maria do the recliner. H is in the table. A and B are equivalent answers. When you get equivalent answers and you're mumbling and stumbling through the game, they both can't be right. They both must be wrong. Answer C. Grace and Josh help move the table. Well, no, Heather's doing the table. Grace and Maria both help each other do the table. No, Heather's doing the table. Do you see how C and D are equivalent answers? And then answer E, Heather and Maria each move the table. Oh, gee, that could be true, because we could put G over here, and then we could put, well, can't put J there, but we could put M there, because M is not part of a reciprocity trap. If M is here, we don't need J there. So our answer is E. Testing for the public. Nonprofit since 1985. Nobody makes things easier.